Chris Fire,
Chris Bowling.
CB squared back again, sir.
I
Good
love it.
morning.
Love it.
So we're, recording this in July.
Hmm.
It'll post in August. We're talking through with a lot of our clients today about what they want to see for 2027 plan designs, premiums, what's changing. All of our pre-renewal conversations have or are happening,
Yep.
and we're prepping for what that's going to look like. So a topic that continues to come up, and this is employers from fully insured to self-funded. How do we make our plan more affordable?
Yeah.
But what I found is historically it's too high a premium,
Right.
and that is what it was always the measure. The premium was too high. There are some studies out that are showing that there are more components to that employers are looking at than just what is the actual payroll deduction for the plan.
Yeah. Can I afford to be sick?
Yes, can I afford to be sick? And you and I have said this before, our industry has been historically bad at renewals bad, rates went up, raise the deductible, raise the out of pocket, stick it to the employee. And sometimes that is the only option, but and that, that creativity is limited in certain areas, but
Right.
that doesn't have to be the case in every plan, especially self-funded. Um,
Yes.
so what are we seeing, I guess, when we talk about that, what we're doing for clients to help make being a patient affordable. Yes, we want to look at premiums, but what's your total cost of care?
Right. I find it astonishing in our when you're in a self-funded plan, making plan design changes has such a small impact on your total budget.
Yes,
But when you're
correct.
but when you're fully insured, you have no
It's
choice.
everything.
It's
Yep.
everything. And
Yep.
what's really scary, and you and I talk about this a lot, man, once you get up to the two to $2,500 deductible, you get very little credit by going to a $3,500 deductible. It's
Yeah.
it's like that 500 to 2,500. That's where you can see the premium change enough.
Yes.
So
But
yeah,
after that, no. Yeah. And I think some of that too. I mean, as we look at claims reports, half of the employees or members are spending less than $1,000. I think we looked at a client last week that they had 190 members on their plan, and over 100 had spent nothing in healthcare
yeah,
in the last 12 months.
yeah, which isn't good, by the
Nothing.
way. I
That's
mean,
not good
right,
because that means they weren't having preventative. But like,
right,
and then you looked at it was like 120 had spent less than 1,000, and out of 190. I mean, just. But you're exactly right. Plan design change doesn't really have too much to
no,
do with that. So, what are we seeing though? If we're looking at, we're seeing employers reduce deductible by offering, if you go do this procedure at the right doctor at the right facility, we're going to waive your deductible. Right now, 58% of employers are trying to figure out ways to reduce their deductible or
right,
co-insurance, and another 56 are looking at how they're helping with pharmacy. No cost preventative meds, all those things that are there. But really, what
right,
we're seeing for our clients is how do we get drugs for our members for free because the self-funded health plan saved that cost.
yeah.
I think the last one is pretty unique. If you want to talk about that, really, it's how they're structuring premiums, and this was an eye opener. 48% of employers are offering a wage based cost sharing model,
Which
but
we are in that model
we are
as
in
our
that model.
employer, but
Yes,
we thank God we do not have any employers
right, right.
doing that today. Chris, your camera just went off for some
Oh,
reason.
sorry. Continue.
You're good. Yeah, I can't believe 48% of employers are using a contribution model that's wrapped around a income band, you know. Very unusual. It's something, again, we do it with our employer. I don't love it. If anything, I would critique the band needs to go higher,
Yes,
because where the band stops is not, it's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. So,
yes,
I almost think there needs to be two bands higher. Again,
right,
I get it. I'm fine paying more premium my, based on my contribution,
right.
the organization. But again, I mean that's an employer with 80,000 employees. You and I don't play in that,
Yeah,
in that segment. But I'd hate to see it in an employer with 100 or 200 employees. I think
yeah.
It's going to
We've got a
limit.
client right now that's evaluating that. When we brought
Yeah,
them on as a new client, they've always had a salary band. They've got three different bands,
you're right.
300 something employees. And, the feedback was, I don't want this promotion because I'm going to go into the next band and that doubles my premium.
Forgot about that story. That someone was like,
Um,
"Don't give it to me because I'm going to take home less money."
yeah. And so, we're evaluating, do they keep it? Do they not? How do they structure it? Is it just an executive
Yeah.
differential versus staff? So I think all of that comes through. But what's really unique about this too is wage-based cost sharing, but also employers are starting to look at wage-based plan design. And that was a brand new thing for me. I
I've
had never
never
seen
heard of
that
that.
before.
That's horrible. That's a horrible idea.
So the way that I'm interpreting that is you meet a certain income and you have a higher deductible or out of pocket, but if your income is lower, you get a richer benefit. As weird as that sounds, because we haven't done that before,
Right.
it addresses back to what you said. It's about the premium, but it's about, can you afford to be sick?
Yeah, I just you don't okay. And again, we don't know what these bands are, right? We don't know
No, we don't
if
know the
it's
salary. Yeah,
100,000 to 400,000 or somebody making
right.
a half million or millions.
Yes,
I just if you're going to go that direction, I'd love to know what analysis was done and what impact are you having on claims?
correct,
You
correct.
know, I
And
can't believe it's much.
I mean, I guess there's a discrimination from an income standpoint for premiums, but can
Right.
you class somebody into a plan design based
I'm
on their
sure you
income? I mean,
can.
again, it's a topic that came across my desk, and I was like, wow, we got to talk about this because I've never thought about that structure. But as employers are thinking about how do we make our plan affordable, the definition, as we said, was no longer just premiums,
Right.
it's the experience of using your plan.
I mean, it makes sense. I get it. I mean, the people that are on the lower pay scale, could they have a much richer plan so they can afford to be sick? But I just go back to the claims. I mean, you and I
Yeah.
know that less than it used to be the 80/20 rule. Now it's 90/10. Now it's
Yeah.
10% of your people drive 90% of your costs. So
Yeah.
are you really impacting your claims?
Yeah.
And which is going to impact your budget? I don't know.
Well, and we did see this with a meeting we had earlier this summer. It was a professional industry. They have two plan designs.
Yep.
Partners pay all their own premium, huge deductible,
Yep.
and staff get a cost share on premium and get
Yeah.
a health reimbursement arrangement to reduce their deductible.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's one, but it wasn't income based. It
No,
was you're
just
an
partnering.
owner
Yeah.
versus you're not. So yeah, I will be curious to see if anybody's had that happen or there's an employer out there doing that today because we've not run across it from a plan design standpoint officially based on
Yeah.
income being different. So
Yeah, I'd say if anybody's watching this and you've got clients doing it, I would love to know how how big of an impact is it having on the total budget, you know?
yeah, because that's the end game. We
Right.
can create as rich a plan
Sure.
as possible. Somebody has to pay for it.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody has to pay for something? Huh.
Oh, I just thought it was yeah. Anyway, free money. No, interesting topic. Appreciate your
I
thoughts today,
love it.
CB.
Thank you, man. Have a
All
great
right,
day.
we'll see you.
All right, we'll see you.